To see you all here today. So let me tell you a little bit about me. Would you like to hear a little bit about me? Okay, sure. So why are you all staring at me in a confused state? Okay, don't worry. Let me give you a hint. I'm the global CEO of Channel and I created a history of becoming the first female CHRO at Unilever. Any guesses? Yes, you're right. I'm Leena Nair. Well, I born in Kolhapur. I grew in Kolhapur. I went to Holy Cross Convent School. That was the only school for girls at the time. And in 7th standard, girls were said to go to St. Xavier's if their fathers allow them to go and complete their education. So when my batch came to 7th standard, the school grew up. From 7th, it became till 10th standard and we became the first batch of Holy Cross Convent School. So after my schooling, I went to a new college, did my 11th to 12th in new college. So guys, do you know, I was so good at my studies, so focused and so hardworking. I then did my engineering in electronics telecommunications, went to Sangli and I was among 18 women and 3000 men in Walchand College. So my story has always been on what it is to be the first woman doing something. It's been a privilege of my life, but it's also been a burden for me. So people would discourage you all the time. The number of people who would ask my father, कि तुम्हारे तो दो बेटियां हैं, you just have 2 daughters, no boys. So my huge encourage to all the boys and mainly to the girls is to always dream big. Don't let other people to say you what should your dream be. If I believed all the people who said you're a girl and you can't do anything, I used to not be here today. So doesn't matter you're young, old, poor, rich, accomplished, where you come from, nothing matters. And that's make you different. And this came to me really alive when in 2008 the terrorist attack was happened in Mumbai in Taj Hotel, where me and my husband were stuck between 10 Unilever staff. So guys, can you imagine how difficult night it was? Debris all around, bullet shoots all around, people screaming out. It was really so difficult night of my life. But when I think back of that night, what I remember is one extraordinary courage and leadership of a young woman. It's Malika Jagat, who was only 24 years old girl. So she led us the way to come out from the hotel. I'm sure nothing in her training had taught her what to do when terrorists attack. There is no book called "This is what you do when terrorists attack." So when the dawn broke in and the room started filling with the smoke, we knew that we had to try to escape from the room. So while we were leaving, I just remembered a person who said, "Ladies first and then gents." So guys, do you know what was her reply? She said, "No sir, it's my party, my rules. Guests will go first, staff will go next and at last me." So this is what leadership. Between of 30 business people, it was Malika Jagat who stood tall and led the way to everyone. Doesn't matter what age you are, doesn't matter what position you are, doesn't matter what gender you are. What matters is when you show your leadership, where you show your leadership and how you show your leadership. And guys, do you know, I have been first at every job I have done. The first woman, the first Asian, the first Indian and the first brown person. But I have never been last at any job I have done. And once I went to an interview and the discussion was how do we get business to look at business case for why gender should be balanced in business. And I was so mad and I said, "Guys, can you please dig out and show me a business case for why men are good for business, then I will write one for why women are good for business." So finally, I am the global CEO of Channel and I created a history of becoming the first woman CHRO at Unilever. Thank you.